Before we start the next chapter, I want to go back and revisit one of the problems that we worked on, which was this one, where we have a list of gender, males and females, and then we have a couple of NAs, and we wanted to impute those NAs that is not available with the mode of the values, whichever value is maximum. How many M's there are, how many F's there are, and then the one that has the most, then we wanted to use that. And when we did that, I noted at that time that there was a problem, but I failed to mention that that's a major problem. So we have to make sure that that problem doesn't arise. And let me explain what that problem is. So we start with setting up this list and then finding a set that gives us the unique values. And then we wanted to count how many of each is there. And when we did that, we created a dictionary. And in the dictionary, we put the count as the key, and the value itself, the value of either F or M or NA, as the value for that key. And the reason for that was that that would be easier to, it's easier to just go through the keys and see which is the largest value, and then get the value for corresponding with that key. Be easy, but there is a problem, and that is this will work all right if we have unique frequencies. Like there are 5 F's, 4 M's, and 2 NAs. So we had an entry in the dictionary for each of the unique values, and then we were able to find the mode value. And then we were able to, well, actually, yeah, and then we found out what the mode was, and then find the F and so on. Okay, but the problem here is that if the count is the same, right? We have 5 females and 4 males, but if we had one more male there, right? So then what will happen is, now since both male and female had the same number of occurrences, so you can only take one value as you keep going. So the F was taken out, on its place M was placed. In this particular case, it doesn't matter because it happens only when the frequencies are same. So it's going to be either M or F anyway for the purpose of imputation, right? But this is an issue, a problem that sometimes requires attention. So what we need to do is that I set it up this way because once you get the maximum count, then it'll be easy to just pick out the value for that key. So what we need to do to make sure that every possible value is included in the dictionary, you have to put X as the key. So you have to make a little change here. Instead of the count being the key, you have to put the value as the key. So in a dictionary, you can either one can be the key, either one can be the value. As long as the key is hashable, then it's okay. So if we switch it that way, now you see F and M and A are the keys, and the corresponding value is your frequency. So you don't lose any of the distinct values from the list. When we do that, then there is a problem in which the way we handle the replacement value. So now instead of for the mode, we have to find the maximum of not the keys but the values, because now keys are the unique values in the list f, m, and na, but we want the frequency to be considered in the max. So the mode here should be values, not keys. Then you see that mode is 5. Now we have to find the value in the list for that mode. Okay. So this is not going to work. Let's get 2 lists. Okay. L4 list vals. So that would be this. So we get L4 list vals, that is F, M, and NA. And we need one more list, which is L4 list frequency. So that would be list of that dictionary So this is a little more complicated than what we did previously. So we have the dictionary here, F with 5, M with 5, and NA is 2. Now we have created 2 lists, one with the values and one with the frequencies. Okay, so these are the values from the original list, and these are the corresponding frequencies. Okay, so now we have to figure out which index 0, 1, or 2 is equal to the mode, which we have already found. So if you take L4 list frequencies, okay, so that has 5, 5, and 4, right? And then if we look for the position of the value 5, so it will give you where that is. And if you say 2, that will tell you where that particular value is. So, but what we want is this mode. We already have the mode here, so if we replace L mode, L4 mode, okay, so that's going to give you the position, okay, where the mode occurs. Okay. And now we get the replacement value. We can get the replacement value by looking at this list of F, M, and NA. So that is L4 list vals, right? And then we use that here. and that would be the there. Okay. So you make the dictionary with the unique values as the key. So you will have one key for each unique value, and then you have your frequencies. And then you prepare two different lists, one for keys, one for values. And find the position of the mode from the values and use that position with the keys list to get the most frequently occurring value. And then after that, you can use that reval here like what we did previously.